Hi guys, Forgotten Wolf here, and this is my explanation of my new league, a spin-off league from MSL called Mario Kart World Championship, which takes place in the Mario Kart World game. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll begin. Mario Kart World Championship is in its first season right now. Sorry for the notification, and it will have a report like MSL. There are 5 GMs in the league, being myself, Monkey Man, Yeti MC, LB Swimmer, and the GM of the Wario Muscles from MSL. Unlike MSL, there is a salary cap in Mario Kart World Championship being 80 million. There is a max salary of 10 million, a minimum salary of 1 million, and a base/captain salary of 5 million. You get the base salary from your captain or from free agents signed post-draft. Each first-round pick is under contract for 2 seasons plus a player option with a salary of 5 million, and all other rounds have a contract of 1 season, 3 million. I will now go over the teams before the calendars and rules. Each team gets 6 drivers, including the captain and 2 reserves. My team is the Yoshi Islanders, with my captain being Yoshi. My first round pick was Vampire Waluigi. My second round pick was Pro Racer Bowser Jr. My third round pick was White Yoshi. My fourth round pick was Luigi. And my fifth round pick was Nabbit. And my reserve picks were Free Runner Koopa and Arrow Daisy. I have spent 28 million of the 80 million my team gets. Moving on to Monkey Man, his team is the Semi Truck Eaters, with his captain being Goomba. His first round pick was Piranha Plant, the second round pick was Red Yoshi, both of whom I really wanted on my team, but I couldn't get them as he picked right before me. The third round pick was DK, and with his fourth round pick, Monkey Man picked the only other DK, all being Pro Racer DK. For some reason, he wanted both odds of DK. And his fifth round pick was Coin Coffer. He picked with his reserves Charging Chuck and Fisherman Lakitu. He has spent 28 million of his 80 million. Yeti MC is called the Boshiators, and Boshi is the captain. The first round pick was Biker Wario, with the second round pick being Bowser. His third round pick was Light Blue Yoshi. The fourth round pick was Pro Racer Birdo. The fifth round pick was Penguin. Yeti MC drafted 2 reserve drivers, but he cut them immediately to sign Koopa and Lakitu, while promoting those 2 and demoting Pro Racer Birdo and Penguin, meaning he used up his only 2 reserves swaps, and this also means the Boshiators have used 32 million of the 80 million each team gets. Moving on to the GM of the Wario Muscles, he chose Aurora Rosalina to be their captain, while calling the team Rosalina Supernova. Kind of a bad name, but the first round pick was Mariachi Waluigi. It's the Waluigi with the hat, with the funny hat. The second round pick was Toadette. The third round pick was Pirate King Boo, and the fourth round pick was Swimmer Birdo, and the fifth round pick was Orange Yoshi. The last 2 were swapped with his reserve picks, being Parrot Betty Buddy and Pro Racer Peach. As the last 2 were promoted to starting spots, this means that Rosalina Supernova has used up both reserve swaps, but unlike the Boshinators, have managed to have 28 of the 80 million left over. Not spent, sorry. The last team where they had the first pick was the Dune Squad, which is LB Swimmer. LB Swimmer chose Pokey as his captain, and LB Swimmer made the cow with the first overall pick, which made a couple of GMs, not myself, mad. His other picks were Hammerbro in the first, Bowser Jr. in the second, Sidestepper in the third, and Drybones in the fourth. The reserve picks were Dolphin and Monty Mole. He has used up 28 of his 80 million. Mario Kart World Championship has 2 championships, being the Drivers and the Constructors Championship. The Drivers is for the best performing driver across the season, and the Constructors adds up all the GM's drivers' points. There is also a lot of rules. The first rule is a punishment for breaking the salary cap, being 20 million less salary cap last year, and a loss of half next season's points. There are other rules which govern free agency and future drafts, but those are saved for a future time. Other rules include each team must put each driver out twice, not including reserves at the start of the season. The other rules are no intentional throwing, and trades and cuts are allowed. Now it's time for the calendar, but first the point structure. Mario Kart World only allows for 4 people to play in versus races at the same time, so each round has 3 races. The first race is between me, LB Swimmer, and Monkey Man, and one of the other 2 teams, I'll say for this example, Yeti MC, with points being available for all 4 of us. The second race is between me, LB Swimmer, Monkey Man, the other team that didn't race in race 1 with points being available for only the other team. The third race is a transition race to the next track between the 4 best performing drivers of each team. And the third race doesn't happen on Rainbow Road, but points are available for all 4 of us in the third race. Now moving on to the calendar for Mario Kart World Championship. Round 1 is Mario Bros. Circuit. Round 2 is Whistle Top Summit. Round 3 is Koopa Troopa Beach. Round 4 is Downa Downa Jungle. Round 5 is Peach Beach. Round 6 is Wario Shipyard. Round 7 is Starview Peak. Round 8 is Dandelion Depths. Round 9 is Toad Factory. Round 10 is Bowser Castle. Round 11 is Airship Fortress. Round 12 is Wario Stadium. Round 13 is Choco Mountain. Round 14 is Moo Moo Meadows. Round 15 is Peach Stadium. Round 16 is Rainbow Road. There's an all-star round after that, and the playoff round is Boo Cinema. The first race is scheduled to be in August, although it might be moved up to July. But with the playoff, and for a playoff round, the explanation is it's between the 4 best drivers of each of the 4 best teams, and double points are on offer for this race. This race, in an ideal scenario, decides the constructors and drivers championships. And something I didn't mention, for each round you're only using one driver. And this has been my explanation of Mario Kart World Championship. So stay tuned for the first race coming soon, and MSL Week 3 coming before the end of the month. Speaking of MSL, I have created a playlist of it. If you go to the playlist section of my YouTube channel, there is all the videos and shorts and that have been MSL. So yeah, but if you want more like this, please like, share, and subscribe. And at 100 subscribers, I'll do a 1-hour video on the FNAF Timeline. At 500 likes, I'll do a video on Greyjoy's Rebellion. And at 50k views, I'll do a video on the life of Ned Stark. But until next time, bye!